Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. A huge game today, always entertaining as Manchester United face Arsenal. Let's head over to Old Trafford now. None of the rain for which Manchester is famous for. In fact, it's a glorious sunny day. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've got Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me is Alan Smith.
Martin, great to be here.
We've got Arsenal against Manchester United, and down the years, the Wenger versus Ferguson rivalry of many, many seasons, and you always look at that and remember that when these sides meet.
Yeah, there have been one or two heated exchanges, shall we say, Martin, haven't there, down the years, and I don't think it's going to be the same pattern here today, though.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal. Chris Smalling starts with Phil Jones in central defence. Ander Herrera plays with Ashley Young out wide. Falcao is the sole striker today. This is the Arsenal lineup. Per Mertesacker plays with Laurent Koscielny in central defence. Santi Cazorla starts with Alexis Sanchez on the flanks. Olivier Giroud is the main striker. Manchester United, a big rebuilding job obviously needed, maybe, from the team that was left to David Moyes in the first place.
Well, that's right. You look at the defence and Ferdinand and Vidic both departing. That leaves a huge hole. And Patrice Evra too. So key players, leaders in the dressing room, not easy to replace.
Referee we have in charge today is Lee Probert. So Arsenal kicked off. Rojo. Mata. Falcao. They play it wide now. Olivier Giroud. That's good support play from his teammates. Francis Coquelin. Can he clear his lines now? Young. Santi Cazorla. Mesut Ozil. Mata. To Falcao. That was an easy decision for the assistant. It's offside. He's gone too early.
Yeah, I think defensively, there was good communication across that back line. They all pushed up as a team.
Santi Cazorla. Francis Coquelin. Good forward play from them. Ashley Young. Antonio Valencia. With Arsenal, Alan, how much did it mean to the club to win the FA Cup in 2014?
Well, it meant a great deal after those 8 barren years that we talked about so often. You know, all Arsenal fans will hope now that it's the beginning of better things.
Valencia maintaining possession with difficulty. Nacho Monreal. He will be adjudged offside here. Close, but got to get the movement timed a little bit better.
Yeah, you do have to take a chance when you play that kind of game, but they're confident in the way that they're regimented at the back.
Fellaini. Rojo. Some options now for the pass. And the shot's on. And that's a fantastic goal.
Grasping at thin air there.
It's a goal worth looking at again, isn't it? It's Manchester United in the lead. In the end, it's nowhere near the target. It's a fine goal, and we can see it again here.
It takes a bit of ability. In fact, it takes a lot of ability to hit it at that pace and find the top left-hand corner.
Falcao. Ashley Young. Mata. Oh, he's had a crack here.
Well, it was all about making the right connection. He just couldn't quite manage it.
Ramsey. And Herrera. Mesut Özil. Santi Cazorla. Nacho Monreal. Well, he's lent the ball to his mates. He's got it back again. Aaron Ramsey. Santi Cazorla. Nacho Monreal. Giroud in the middle. Aaron Ramsey. Found his teammate well. Takes the shot on. Oh, he's off the target here.
Well, I know what it feels like, Martin. It's a really poor effort, high and wide, not so handsome.
Well, if he'd have scored from there, it would have been one of the goals of the season. He wasn't too far off either, just past the post.
Falcao. There can't be many more natural goal scorers in the world of football at the moment than Radamel Falcao. It was a shame that the World Cup was lacking his qualities because of injury. Valencia. Which way is he going to go now? Support on either side. Nacho Monreal. Mesut Ozil. Santi Cazorla. Olivier Giroud. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Mata. Fellaini. And it's going to be his throw here. Mesut Ozil. Olivier Giroud. Mesut Ozil moving forward with menace. He went in well. Falcao. A back heel that's caught the opposition out. Alexis Sanchez. Francis Coquelin. Ramsey. Sanchez. Olivier Giroud. And back it goes. In with a chance. Made the save, but the ball's still there. Giroud! He's got that well out of harm's way. Francis Coquelin. Tackle goes in. Mesut Ozil. He's got space, got to be. Oh, he didn't hit the middle of the ball there and he's pulled the shot.
No, it's a scruffy contact from him, and maybe looking down at the pitch for Bobble. I don't think he took one, though. Poor effort.
Fellaini. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Mata. It's confidently done to dink the ball into a teammate like that. Rojo. Now he can cross it. Goalkeeper has to go and get the ball for the goal kick. Not sure it was your forte, the slide tackle, but what about this one?
Well, it's this lad's forte because he really does nick the ball away cleanly.
Mesut Ozil. Francis Coquelin. Well, he has a go. Good stop by the goalkeeper. He's held on to the ball as well. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Aaron Ramsey. Mesut Ozil. If he needs help, it's coming from the left. Great tackling technique to win the ball cleanly. Arsenal have yet to make an impact on this game. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Mesut Ozil. Francis Coquelin. And the attacker coming away with help on either side. And in goes the cross. Fellaini. He's taken a touch from the player to go over the line. Herrera. Valencia. Phil Jones. Challenges for the ball. And this is going to be a throw. Fellaini. Some options now for the pass. Falcao. Brilliant opening. Here's the chance. It wasn't the best connection, was it? You've got to hit these new footballs right in the middle, right on that sweet spot.
Yeah, and he's normally quite reliable when it comes to striking the ball, but got that one a little bit wrong.
Ramsey. Mesut Ozil. Olivier Giroud. Aaron Ramsey. And that will be a throw. Francis Coquelin. It's a chance for the wide man to make some progress here. Tries his luck. Mata. Chris Smalling. And that little deflection has sent the ball over the touchline. Mata. Falcao. Colombia weren't short of goal-getters, were they, in the World Cup finals of 2014? But if it had Falcao as well, we could have been talking about even more South American success. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. And it will be their throw. Well, no delay here. Mata. Ashley Young. Mata. Fellaini. And it will go into the middle now. It goes up to head it away. And Herrera. Flag's gone up. It is offside. It's a really tough one to call. The players question it all the time. But it looked offside to me, Alan.
You just want your striker to delay that run. He is pretty quick. He can afford to give the defender another yard.
Francis Coquelin. Santi Cazorla. Good forward play from them. Looking for Santi Cazorla. Here's Young. Valencia. Mata. Fellaini. Santi Cazorla. Mesut Ozil. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Mesut Ozil keeps it going well. And he takes the shot. Santi Cazorla. Oh, in goes the cross. It's a good position, it's a chance. Sanchez! That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. Comes in strongly. Mata. Young with the ball. Mesut Ozil. Olivier Giroud. Aaron Ramsey. Got to be. I'll get the shot out. It's still in play. Assistant looking very confident about that one. Flagged. The referee gave the offside. Substitute coming on for the player who is hurt and can't continue. Olivier Giroud. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Mesut Ozil. Olivier Giroud for Sanchez. And here's the cross. No cross, good block. Be looking for an equaliser from this corner, Arsenal. It is risky going to ground these days for a tackle, but this was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was in control of his movement, certainly knew what he wanted to do.
Mertesacker. Nowhere near the goal, actually. And Herrera. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Well, it's a real icebreaker, isn't it, for a team to score an early goal. And they got one here, and certainly looked much warmer in their performance since then.
Yeah, and I thought they needed that, Philip, that little bit of confidence, because they came into the game not in the best of form, but they built on that early goal.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, with Manchester United leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Good for Manchester United in the first half at least. We'll see what they do in the second half now. Play stopped by Lee Probert. Referee's shown the card, it's yellow to the Arsenal man.
Yeah, and the referee's angle was perfect. He had a great view.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
Smalling. Mata. Antonio Valencia. Mata. Mesut Özil. Sanchez. Olivier Giroud. Well, it's a chance to attack in numbers. Francis Coquelin. Now they can use some width. That's a good pass. Here's the cross in towards Özil. Well, he's cleared it away well. Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey. Well, he's played it into the wide area there, played it well. And he goes for goal. Wonderful save.
Absolutely majestic display by this goalkeeper. His reactions, his instincts have been first class.
And Herrera. That cross could have troubled the defender, but he didn't hit it quite right, did he? And the defender's been able to ease the ball away without any problems. Alexis Sanchez. Francis Coquelin. Mesut Özil. He's a dominant defender. It's another strong tackle. Falcao. Aaron Ramsey. Santi Cazorla. Mesut Özil. Ramsey, well, he's got support here. He's gone for goal. Well, this is great goalkeeping.
But what a bonus for a team to have a keeper in this kind of form. It probably gets to the point where the strikers feel they're not going to be able to score. This keeper is in inspired form.
Aaron Ramsey. Olivier Giroud. Nacho Monreal. Well, often the percentages work in favour. If you have more shots, you're supposed to score more goals. But look at this today.
Yeah, but when you do look at their shots, Martin, they've shot from unlikely angles at times and distances when they might have just kept possession.
And Herrera. Valencia. He's got it back again. Ashley Young. The goalkeeper can come out, take a touch, pick it up when he wants. To Young. Mata. Antonio Valencia. Not panicking in possession here, keeping the ball, still looking for the chance. They've linked up well. Here's the chance. Olivier Giroud. In with a chance. Well blocked. And Herrera. Valencia. Mata. Referee says play on and gives Manchester United the advantage. And Herrera. He's got two now. Well, here's the goal again. Özil. Wants to get at him, and he's got past him. Ramsey. Olivier Giroud. Excellent play to lose his marker. Olivier Giroud. Well, he's on the attack and he's got plenty of options from his teammates. And it'll go into the middle now. Great hands. Ashley Young. Mata. Cleared it well. Throw in here.
Substitution.
There's a change coming up, and it's for Manchester United. Fellaini. Falcao. If he wants to keep this attack going, that's where the support is, on the right. Mesut Özil. Özil idolised as a footballer around the world, in Brazil, idolised as a human being for his contributions to the hospital bills for some deserving cases of Brazilians around the area where Germany were training during the World Cup. It was a wonderful effort by him and his colleagues as well, and the German national team, to help the locals. And Herrera. Fellaini. Mata. Januzaj. Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey. Valencia taking possession. Fellaini. And Herrera. Mata. Falcao. Januzaj. I think he rushed his shot there, and that's why it's so wide of the mark. Well, not always as noisy as this, the Manchester United fans, but they're in great voice today. The team's been in great form.
Yeah, and why not enjoy these kind of occasions when you know really you're confident that your team is going to win out.
Nacho Monreal. Sanchez. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Alexis Sanchez. Santi Cazorla, supporting player alongside. Cross is blocked, gone in strongly. Valencia. Mata. Januzaj. It's going to be his throw here. And Manchester United are going to make a substitution here. Alexis Sanchez. Into the face of the opposition. Valencia. Well, he's lent the ball to his mates. He's got it back again. Januzaj. Falcao. Back to him again. Mesut Özil. Santi Cazorla. Olivier Giroud. Jack Wilshere. Mesut Özil. We'll get it back here. Jack Wilshere. Olivier Giroud. Santi Cazorla. That's a clever pass. Oh, and it didn't quite come off. And Arsenal get a corner. Well, it's still allowed, thankfully, the sliding tackle.
Yeah, and so often we see players get booked, but he timed this one perfectly.
Really well done. Good defending. They can't get it away. Corner again. Not sure it was your forte, the slide tackle, but what about this one?
Well, it's this lad's forte because he really does nick the ball away cleanly.
Giroud! He's got that and cleared the ball away and saved his side from a difficult situation. Nacho Monreal. And Herrera. Antonio Valencia. Valencia. Angel Di Maria. Arsenal give away the free kick. It's a terrific free kick, and the goalkeeper given absolutely no chance. This is his day, isn't it? He shot, he scored every time.
Yeah, you do get them every now and again, but they don't come along too often, I've got to tell you that. Well, there were plenty of men in the wall. It was a big barrier, but he made light of it, didn't he? Curling it over and beyond the keeper. Brilliant finish.
That's a good lead, 3-0. Mesut Özil. Nacho Monreal. And 5 minutes remaining. Jack Wilshere. Aaron Ramsey. Arsenal short of time now.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see the opposition manager put another centre-half on here to try and cope with this aerial bombardment that's about to come, I think.
Chris Smalling. Player in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Coming up, a corner. Great hands from the goalkeeper. Januzaj. Falcao. Great opportunity. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. And Herrera. Jack Wilshere. Nacho Monreal. In towards Koscielny. There's 5 minutes of added time. The goalkeeper, it's his ball. Sanchez. Mesut Ozil. And the opponents come in strongly. Falcao. Fellaini. Januzaj. And Herrera. Valencia. Now across Angel Di Maria. Struck it on the volley. Antonio Valencia. Fellaini. Takes the shot on. It's not the best game that he's ever played, but that might be just one of his best ever saves.
Well, he'll be hoping that he's turned the corner in this match because he's been woeful today so far.
Herrera. Well, the referee's got to give that. Will he produce another card for this player? Oh, this team are going to lose a player here for a second yellow card.
Well, his teammates won't thank him for that now. That right up against it with 10 men.
Rash, Alan, reckless.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent, and seems to have been the case.
Shot, not a decisive save. And that's it, last blast on the whistle from the referee.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety and security...
It is a victory, and a victory that seemed in the bag from the moment they got that first goal, very early in the game.
It was, and it's easy to just relax a little bit when you do get the early goal, but credit to them, they kept on pushing and made no mistake.
Well, there was only one team in that game, and the home fans will be going home, delighted with their big win. I'll leave you with a full match highlight, and until next time, I've been Jeff Selling. Bye for now.